What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, here to share my insights in the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up like button for the YouTube algorithm, and do not forget to subscribe, man. Shout out to all the real ones in the building already, man. Salute to the DD Nation. Shout out to the notification squad. Also, y'all know I gotta say shout out to the replay gang as well, man. Appreciate all y'all for pulling up. So we got a Wednesday night crypto news, Shiba Inu news. Just gonna do a recap on top news stories for the day. Also, top things going on with Shiba Inu. So if y'all got something y'all want to talk about, drop it in the chat. Also, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Also, make sure you hit that like button and got notifications turned on as well. So shout out to Messiah Blood. I see you in the building already. Drop a comment if you just now tuning in. Shout out to all the realest ones of them all. And we got PD in the building, man, always in tune with what's going on with the markets. So let's take a look at what we got going on. Our first stories with Shiba Inu. So take a look here. We got a few different stories for today. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different stories for today. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stories, it looks like, yesterday. So we're going to go through a few of these articles and just get a quick update for those that might have missed out on anything. So Federal Reserve did hold the meeting and decided that interest rates raising will be paused for right now. So that was a, good sign. A lot of people already expected that to happen. So the markets did price that in. So unfortunately, we didn't get some type of major boost in prices today, but it's still cool to see that, things are, they're trying to balance things out. We could just say that. In the midst of, a silent recession, announcing whether or not we are actually in one, most people are saying it's basically a silent recession because the powers that be aren't announcing it. So, expect some, some pain to be in the markets. Be wise with the decisions you make at this time. Of course, we still do DJ plays, but remember, be wise with your money. Never risk more than you're willing to lose. So let's just see what they say about this one. One of the top stories from the 19th. ChatGPT predicts when SHIB will hit 90 cents. So let's skip all the way until, where are they saying it? So in regards to medium-term growth, the AI chatbot says if the cryptocurrency market remains bullish and SHIB continues to burn tokens and gain user interest, it could reach 90 cents within 1 to 2 years. Now, I don't know how they got this because, at this burn rate that we're seeing, it's just not possible, especially in the next, of course, anything is possible, but it's just not likely to happen within the next 1 to 2 years. They're saying 90 cents, y'all. That's a big number right there. That's not a small one. Shout out to PD. Make sure you share the stream as well. PD said already shared. Shout out to Essence in the building. Said hello, love. Hello, loves. Great to be here with you guys. Salute, Essence. Appreciate you pulling up. Shout out to King Vikings in December. Salute. Appreciate you. Essence said share too. Facebook and Twitter. Definitely appreciate y'all, man. So, moreover, the chatbot says the 90 cent price point could be achieved with long-term growth. It said over a longer horizon of 3 to 5 years, if SHIB's ecosystem expands significantly, it could attract more users and investors, potentially driving the price to 90 cents. So what I'm really interested in is seeing the team come forward with some numbers, giving us some math on how the potential burn rate can go, because there's a lot of people saying right now we would need quadrillions of transactions to even get to that initiating the burn sequence. So that's 25,000 bone. That's not a high number, y'all. So of course I'm bullish on Shiba Inu, obviously, and I am bullish on Shibarium too, but I feel like it's just, it's very early in Shibarium. We got to give time for the infrastructure of Shibarium to be built. Yes, the chain itself is built, but now the developers and, builders have to build the first layers of, basically the railroad track. So now the trains can start to come through and all the other different developments. But they say it should be noted that the most vital requirement for SHIB's price to rally is mass adoption. Burn without adoption would be meaningless, as pointed out by SHIB developer Satoshi. So yeah, we definitely need some more people to come into the SHIB army, but what I think that will come from, that excitement will come from the community banding together and working on community initiatives. The development team has, they for the last few years now been putting out their developments, new utilities and whatnot for the ecosystem. And I think it's time, us as a community come together and think of, outside things that we can help develop and just, try to make Shiba Inu better from. Because leaving it all in the devs' hands, not saying they aren't doing their job, but, we just like to see more. And what we're gonna do? Sit around and complain about it, or take some action. So I'm down to start, banding together, figuring out ways we can get some more burns taking place. If y'all got ideas, like I said, feel free to share them with me. I will promote it on the channel if it makes sense. Also, let's see. What will Shiba Inu's price be on October 1st? So let's see. Let's go straight to where they are predicting. So they say October 1st, 506789. So they're predicting that the price will pull back an additional 7.8% by that time. And that is very much possible if the overall market continues to pull back. You got to remember, as liquidity leaves Bitcoin, the top crypto assets, all the rest of the crypto assets are going to feel that as well. But this is a buying opportunity. Now, obviously, prices could pull back further, so you don't want to just YOLO and buy the dip with everything you got. Remember, I told you I like to be able to conservatively be able to buy the dip 3 different times, with new assets that I'm entering. Of course, Shiba Inu has made it to its own, level, but you want a dollar cost average. When you buy the dip, don't just use everything you got. Break it up into portions. That way, in case the price pulls back even further, you get to take advantage of that as well. So what do y'all think about that October 1st price prediction of 506789? I definitely think that's possible because, overall macro conditions aren't really getting better at the time. Yes, we got the Bitcoin halving ahead of us, but, I think that's going to start to see momentum pick up as we get closer to that time. So maybe, towards a lot of people are predicting October will be a bullish month for crypto, but, in these conditions, I'm just not sure, y'all, to be honest. So I can't say, this next month is going to be all green because it's a possibility that it's not. So let's see what else we got. Shiba Inu, you can now become a billionaire with only $7,200. So I'm assuming they mean you can purchase 1 billion tokens at that rate. Let's see. So SHIB is evidently on a slippery slope on a micro frame. However, this could prove to be a boon for long-term investors. The asset is currently trading below all its crucial EMAs, indicating that SHIB is undervalued at this stage. Thus, this could prove to be the right time for holders to accumulate Shiba Inu. If users invest 10 in SHIB today, they will be able to purchase around 1.3 million tokens. Likewise, accumulating 1 billion SHIB tokens is also fairly cheap because users will have to shell out less than $10,000. At press time, 50728, an investment of merely $7,280 could make an investor a SHIB billionaire. That being said, it is important to note that the Shiba Inu billionaire tag is given to holders based on token accumulation and not by the dollars earned in value. So, that's a fair number. Like they talk about SHIB being undervalued right now. I think that we've seen that RSI or oversold around that 40 level. So still has a little room that it could possibly pull back. Let's see. Here's another article saying SHIB to $1 by 2024. Absolutely not, if you ask me. Now, this is just my opinion. Of course, anything can happen crazy. The team might surprise us with some revolutionary burn mechanism, even though I doubt that, but you never know what could happen. So press time, SHIB at that 728 level. From this level, SHIB would have to rise 13.7 million% to reach the benchmark of $1. SHIB has rallied hard during the bull run phases in the past. In H2 2021, the asset initiated a 4-digit percentage jump. This feat keeps the door open for SHIB to similarly rally under bullish conditions in the future. However, reaching $1 over the next year seems quite unrealistic. In fact, attaining 1 cent also seems quite far-fetched at the moment because SHIB will have to rise by 137,000%. So that's what I like to tell y'all, before we start focusing on that dollar level, we got to be realistic about how we can get to the 1 cent level. And that's really going to take a lot of burns, Shibarium, a quadrillion plus transactions. I think the number was somewhere around 8 quadrillion transactions. I know we as a community can come together, develop something, and burn more than $25,000 worth of bone token or Shiba Inu a lot faster than Shibarium can at this rate that we're seeing right now. So, let me know what ideas y'all have. PD said the article was funny. Well, maybe in 5 years after BlackRock, once we see these Bitcoin ETFs come in, obviously the entire market is going to go crazy. So it's really a matter of time, y'all. If y'all are new to the markets, you just got to be patient. Right now, things aren't the best, but that's just how it works. There's bear markets, there's bull markets. When the bear market is in, prices, sometimes stagger, consolidate, pull back, whatever you want to say. Prices just don't react the best during bear conditions. We might see an outlier, a new cryptocurrency that pops on the scene, like how we seen Pepe take off during this bear market. But sometimes those are really short lived. As banking on a Bitcoin having more than 5+ years till value makes a move. RIP. So yes, I am bullish. I'm not sure if you said me personally. Yes, I am bullish on the Bitcoin halving. If we follow history, we can see after every halving, we basically entered into a bull market. So I think at most that bull market might be a year away, this time next year or somewhere. And it also depends on, the money being pumped into the economy. Shout out to the real Ab says, vote She. What up, She family? Vote army here. Let's Inu together. LFG. Essence says, I've been putting things in motion so that I can take advantage of these bearish prices. All of the FOMO will be back when the bull market comes. That's absolutely facts. People, they seem to give up hope now. They get impatient day by day. Things get worse for them. And eventually, people bail, jump ship, get shaken out. And then we see the bull market come back around. And those are the people who have the stories on, I did have this, I did have that, but I sold too early, or, I thought this and I jumped out, for whatever reason. But, it's a learning curve that you have to go through. This is why it's important to know what you hold and truly do your due diligence on it. So let's see what else they're saying are going down. No, Shiba Inu is not going to $1 in 2024. If you're a serious crypto investor, somebody who's really been around, you should know that. I know a lot of people, are that bullish and optimistic, but to me, those are a lot of newer people that come into space that might not truly understand completely how crypto works. Because if Shiba Inu circulating supply 589 trillion, in order for it to reach $1, Shiba Inu's market cap would have to be $589 trillion, and that's just ridiculous. That's basically more money than is in the world, I think. So let's see what else. Shiba Inu Shibarium adding more than 36,000 wallets per day. We talked a little bit about this earlier. With the arrival of the Shiba Inu Layer 2 protocol, Shibarium has added astronomical 36,000 wallets per day since its launch. Indeed, the new blockchain from the SHIB developers has brought about an influx of new users. Moreover, not only new addresses increase, but so has the number of transactions. Since the inception of Shibarium, 1.24 million crypto wallets have been added. Indeed, this means that the protocol is welcoming 36,667 new addresses per 24 hours. So that is a cool rate of adoption. 36,000 people a day is not shabby at all, but we are still some, distance away from where we want to really see this. The team is telling us that burn rates will increase the more usage that Shibarium sees. The community is saying, a big portion of the community is saying we want to see the burn rate increased. Now, me personally, I think this should be a DAO vote. I think it's very simple, to create a win-win situation where the devs, are, listening to the community. Not saying they have to do what the community wants, but SHIB should be community token. So what the community is asking should be one of the proposals on the DAO. So that way, if that's what the community wants, that's what the community can get. And the dev team can also show that they are truly supporting this decentralized aspect of Shiba Inu. So Shibarium drives new wallets to the SHIB ecosystem. Shiba Inu has long been among the most popular meme coin options on the market. Yet, like many similar concepts, the project has sought to expand its utility. Moreover, that has been done with the highly anticipated arrival of the Layer 2 protocol, Shibarium. So the development team is saying, Shibarium's purpose is to make the ecosystem better, attract more people into the overall Shiba Inu ecosystem, and in turn, likely make SHIB stronger and more adoptable. Now, the community is saying, we need to just focus on SHIB. All these other different projects, all these other different utilities, y'all had a chance to show us this with this, and it's not looking good. Let's just, focus on SHIB. That's what a lot of people are saying. This is the most vocal I've ever seen the SHIB community, basically, I don't want to say against the dev team, because it's not necessarily the community being against the dev team. In some aspects, I do see some people against them, but people just want to see the dev team do what's best for Shiba Inu and listen to the community. Now, I'm not saying what the community is saying is correct, but at least let the community vote and decide what they want to be done. I see some people saying that the DAO vote wouldn't really matter because the dev team does control a larger majority of Bone, also unification. So, it might be hard to get, is it like one of those situations where we get it on a proposal or we get it on a DAO, but what the team wants to happen happens anyway because of the amount of, SHIB that they hold. So, we just got to determine, what's best and being careful, because there's a fine line between increasing transaction fees for the burn rate and also making things too expensive where it's, not, it just doesn't make sense for certain people to use Shibarium, because you got to think about it. For people to transfer from all other platforms that they're using, they will have to basically take transaction fees every single time they sell their SHIB, transfer it over, they're paying fees. So people are saying, if it's not really helping, if we can't visually, of course, in the grand scheme of things, it helps Shiba Inu's ecosystem. But people are saying at this point, if we can't see it directly helping Shiba Inu, there's no point to transfer over. What do y'all think about the adoption rate of Shibarium so far? Do y'all feel the number of wallets we're seeing, like what, 1.24 wallets since the launch? Y'all think that's a good number? Do you think it should be more wallets at this point? Also, what do y'all think about the total value locked on Shibarium? We see that number decreasing right now. I think it was around 500 to 600,000, up from a couple million. Why do y'all think, Shibarium's value, the usage, the amount of wallets is going up, the amount of transactions is increasing, but the value locked in it is decreasing? What do y'all think that is a result of? PD says, I have to be honest, I'm not banking on Shiba in the short term. It's a long-term play. I'm bullish on bad. I bought it so early. So yeah, I see a lot of people saying that as well. Me personally, I'm a long-term investor for Shiba Inu. Yes, I will take advantage of short-term, sheesh, I can't even talk right now. Short-term fluctuations, but I understand in the grand scheme, Shiba Inu is a 5-year plus project. This is one of those projects that you want to give a chance, like people gave Doge a chance. Remember, Dogecoin came out 2013. People gave it a chance for 7 years, those that held on, before Doge really went absolutely crazy. So Shiba Inu, I'm trying to, yes, we made a lot of money with SHIB in the past, bull run, but I really want to see the true potential of what SHIB can do, looking back 5 years from the, looking forward or back 5 years from when it was actually launched and seeing how far it came. So, yeah, I'm bullish on bad too, because it is a part of, and to be honest, if it was not a part of the official Shiba Inu ecosystem, I wouldn't be as bullish on bad, just so y'all know that. But because the team has officially stamped it and made it a part of the ecosystem, I think the team will do what's necessary to continue to bring it utilities, to continue to market it around SHIB. And I think as we move closer towards the bull run, we will see bad, do good. Think about it. Bad right now is already at a higher market cap. I'm not sure about today, but yesterday was at a higher market cap than Leash. So, think about that. This is a token that's been around for almost the last 2 years, and Bad Idea AI is already surpassing it with the support of the Shiba Inu team. MT says the game was a flop. Bigger Entertainment was corny, but what they were doing was correct. Yeah, I liked it, what Bigger Entertainment was doing. They were actually burning tokens. Let me change this battery on the camera too when we finish talking about this. But yeah, they were burning tokens. Yeah, maybe everybody didn't use it, but for the people that did, we seen, they were transparent with things. I don't know why exactly they fell out with the team. I think I remember like the team, saying something about a scammer or something like that. But I seen he also replied back, and there was a group of people basically saying like, no, he didn't really do anything, too wrong. The team just wasn't feeling, something they were having a disagreement about. If y'all know what that separation from Bigger Entertainment was with SHIB, drop it in the chat. But they basically created a music playlist that allowed people from the SHIB army to be able to burn SHIB by listening to this playlist. And I thought that was a cool, little utility to help remove some tokens. That's what it's about. Different things created by the community that we all come together and support to increase that burn rate, y'all. Essence says the community comments sound a lot like what Claybro is saying verbatim, almost like his content is persuading the community. How do you feel about that? Do you think Claybro is wrong about some of the things he's saying, Essence? So Shibarium drives new wallets to SHIB ecosystem. SHIB is among the most popular coins in the market. Now taking a look at the data since its launch, how many new blockchains added the ecosystem? The answer is immense, as Shiba Inu has seen Shibarium welcome more than 36,000 wallets per day. Subsequently, it's facilitated a massive 1.24 million since launch. I think this number will look a lot better, in 6 months' time. We just give it time to allow Shibarium to fully blossom. Because we did get a response from the community. There is a group of people that would like to utilize Shibarium, but they just aren't sure how, or people that want to build on top of Shibarium but just aren't sure how. They don't have the skills yet, or just the knowledge in the space to do so yet, or even if they're willing to take on that task, they're just unsure of what they should develop. But this is why I say we need to come together as a community, streams like this, and actually talk about what we want to see brought forward. Because I know once we start to develop different things and it's valuable for the ecosystem, the development team will support it as well. So let me know how y'all feeling about this right now. So Shiba Inu Shibarium records nearly 700% growth in smart contracts. So despite encountering issues during its initial launch, Shibarium has somewhat flourished due to its rapidly increasing adoption. Data provided by Shibarium Scan revealed an astonishing 678% increase in the number of newly confirmed contracts. This surge has propelled the overall count of confirmed contracts on Shibarium to a historic peak of 428. As seen in the chart, the total count of confirmed contracts stood at 55 on September 1st. Nevertheless, the Shibarium network has consistently experienced an upward trend since that time. This remarkable ascent can be linked to a sudden surge in newly validated contracts, which witnessed an astounding 533% spike within just a 24-hour period on September 18th. So think about that exponential increase every day that we move forward. Yeah, the price might not reflect positively, but we're going to be increasing, the number of wallets, the number of people building on top of Shibarium. And eventually that exponential increase is going to explode. And we're going to have a lot of different opportunities, options, and, selections to choose from when it comes to interacting with Shibarium. So y'all just stay tuned. I wouldn't lose faith in Shibarium just yet. The team did develop something pretty cool. The potential, is big. And the team told us, what they plan on doing as far as making SHIB a decentralized state itself. So, there's some big things in the works right now. It's just going to take some time. Like they say, Rome wasn't built in a day. So this is certainly bullish for the Shibarium network. Verified smart contracts not only enhance the dissemination of information, but also convey the core objective of these contracts. This transparency provides advantages to projects reliant on these contracts by equipping them with a valuable understanding of the source code. Furthermore, there has been a significant increase in the overall number of contracts. Presently, that total contract growth on Shibarium has reached 9,917. Other statistics like total transactions have been inching closer to 3 million. Additionally, there are 1,200 or 1.2 million wallet addresses in the L2 network. So Shibarium's TVL drowns. While the rest of the network appears to be flourishing, there has been a decline in the total value locked within Shibarium. In August, the TVL in Shibarium reached a peak of 1.47 million, but has since experienced a gradual decrease. Presently, the total value of the L2 protocol has dropped significantly to 600,000, basically 599K. But additionally, within Shibarium, there are a total of 13 projects, with dogeSwap and marswap being notable decentralized exchanges that contribute significantly to total numbers. Each of these platforms boasts a TVL exceeding 200,000. Meanwhile, Shiba Inu was trading at that 5073 A6 level at the present time. So, value is leaving Shibarium right now. So let y'all in on a little something that I've been working on, coming up with some ideas behind the scene. I talked to y'all before about having a token coming for the channel. Now, I don't want to share too much too early, but I've been thinking of creating basically a community ran project that is directly burning SHIB. There's a direct percentage going straight towards burning SHIB. So every transaction, the transaction fees that we would like to see being done with Shibarium, we can definitely get way higher than that through our own community ran token. Let me know what y'all think about that. Of course, we want to probably put some other utilities with it in the future, but the main utility right now that I could think of is we need a community generated project that is strictly burning Shiba Inu, something that directly focus on Shiba Inu, not bone, not leash, not bat, not anything else but Shiba Inu. I was thinking of a token that we can just continue to add direct benefit for Shiba Inu. Now, this is not a token that's against it's outside of the official Shiba Inu ecosystem, of course, because it's not promoted or developed by the dev team. But it's on the community side of things that we want to see happen. We'll have funds to be able to do marketing and different things like that, or just dedicated burns to really try to decrease this supply and possibly try to encourage other people to possibly do the same thing. So let me know how y'all feel about that, man. Essence says, no, I'm not saying he's wrong, but he has the people going, okay. PD says, what if, I definitely see a lot of people, becoming more aware, that people want to see SHIB directly benefited, not all this passive benefits that we've been seeing, come from it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not against the dev team at all, but I just think we need to do something to take action ourselves. Let the dev team do what they're going to do, but let's also work together as a community to do what we are going to do. So P says, what if we created an NFT that has music, and once they purchase, they get music in small bags of Shiba? That definitely would be interesting. Where would the music come from? PD says, and it burns a smaller percentage of Shiba. Kieran Bush says, good morning from the UK. Salute. Shiba says, people are already one step ahead of that. Shiba, have you seen the site that does 50% burns coming? No, I haven't. What site is that? Sibo says, all SHIB holders can buy and burn 10 worth of SHIB once a week, a month, SHIB it forward. No, I haven't heard about that, but I'm thinking about, dropping one from our own community side, just so we can, as a community, see the effort that we're putting in and what we were able to help, accomplish towards that mission. So let me know what y'all think about that. So, and you definitely want to be tuned in, man. I'm gonna just say that. But as seen in the chart, total count confirmed. Okay, we read that, still on 55. So we see, the amount of contracts right now launching on Shibarium increasing as more people become familiar with it, learning what to do and whatnot, or just getting ideas that they, think will be valuable for the ecosystem. So Shiba Inu AI predicts price for September 30th. Shiba Inu, what's stopping SHIB from reaching 1 cent and $1 explained? We already know, the circulating supply is too high, and there's just not enough demand yet. There's not enough liquidity in the space. So Shiba Inu 3,400 investment turned into 1.5 billion in 1 year. I think it's important to read stories like this just so you can see what's possible. Remember, the time this person did this was in a time similar to what we are in right now, a bear market. Most likely this person bought during the bear market and rolled it up through the bull market. These are the times right now where you can be setting yourself up for these types of plays. Will you make 1.5 billion? Unlikely, but you can definitely see a lot of money from a few $1,000s invested during the bear. So let's see. Essence says, I will support your community project, DD. Appreciate that, Essence. I know you one of the real ones. Shiba says, crazy. Check it out. Shiba, December, you're going to love it. What is that one called? I'm not sure what it's called. What's the name of it? PD says, my son make beats and his friends make music. Something like audience music. Okay. That might be interesting. I think we need to create as many things as possible that can, potentially burn that SHIB. Shiba, dude says, December, pull up the site. I think these guys are going to do well for the community. What's the name of it? So Shiba Inu 3,400 investment turned to 1.5 billion in 1 year. Shiba Inu has changed the fortunes of many early investors by making them multimillionaires. Back in August 2020, an investor diverted 3,400 towards SHIB. The following year, in 2021, when the asset was hovering around its peak, in October, the value of the investment had ballooned to 1.55 billion. So he bought it August 2020. So basically, right around the same time, held it for a year, and look what happened. So 1 year changed the SHIB investor's fate. Data from Etherscan revealed that the owner of the identified wallet bought SHIB 9 times in August 2020. He did so by shelling out a total of 3,400 worth of wrapped Ethereum tokens. When the price did surpass that 508 in 408 in 2021, the appreciation amounted 94 million percent. With his purchase from August 20, the investor managed to become a SHIB billionaire. Since August 2020, the holder has added additional SHIB to his wallet on multiple occasions. At one stage, the wallet held a total of 70 trillion SHIB tokens and was valued at more than $5.6 billion in October 2021. In fact, around the same time, Shiba Inu had also managed to flip Dogecoin in terms of market capitalization. And y'all remember that was an absolute wild time when Shiba Inu actually passed Doge. That was crazy, y'all. That was a very, very exciting time. And I think it's possible to happen again. Like I told y'all before, Shiba Inu is a top 5 cryptocurrency to me because of its community. So, however, when SHIB's drawdown subsequently took place, Dogecoin managed to claw back and has been dominating ever since. At press time, Doge's market cap was more than twice that of Shiba Inu's. Specifically, they flashed values of 8.77 billion and 4.31 billion at the press time. Sheesh. So that's why it's important just to, have a little diamond hands, man, because you never know what can happen. I know sometimes it can be hard to, see through all the storm, but once that storm clears up, you at the top of the mountain. So Shiba Inu AI says exciting ups lie ahead for Shiba Inu. Make sure y'all hit that like button as you tune into the stream as well. So Shiba Inu was launched back in 2020 and has come a long way since inception. Within a short span of time, the project managed to create a loyal army of its own. The SHIB army is quite vocal on social platforms like X, formerly Twitter, and Reddit. In fact, community members keep having regular discussions and constructive debates about every major and minor development. The asset's price has also seen a steep incline over the years, from starting with almost 2 handfuls of zeros to knocking more than half of them out. SHIB has grown by leaps and bounds. When asked about the future, the My AI chatbot affirmed the exciting things lie ahead for Shiba Inu. Specifically, it pointed out that SHIB has managed to garner a lot of attention lately, and as a result, lucrative opportunities could be in the cards for the assets. So think about that. If it's possible that big companies are eyeing Shibarium and, in the woodworks right now, thinking of ideas and things that they could develop and bring forward. Think about it. Our community is very valuable itself. Outside of the token, the community is valuable. So I could see big brands targeting the SHIB army and looking to create win-win situations for us. So building things on top of Shibarium to help us get more transactions and burns, and also, us being able to support different initiatives that, they have. So do exciting things lie ahead for Shiba Inu? My AI says absolutely. Exciting things could be in the cards for Shiba Inu. The crypto market is full of surprises, and Shiba Inu has gained a lot of attention lately. Keep an eye on the latest news and developments. Who knows what exciting opportunities might come our way. So what's next for SHIB? Shiba Inu might have something exciting in store for us. So will there be more ups than downs for Shiba Inu? My AI says, the age-old questions of ups and downs in the crypto world. While I can't make any guarantees, it is important to remember that the crypto market can be quite volatile. It's always good to stay informed, do your own research, and make informed decisions. Who knows, Shiba Inu might have something exciting ups in store for us. So I'm one of these people that are in belief that Shiba Inu will do something exciting again. Who knows when it will actually happen? But guess what? Those that hold on are going to be a part of that experience. Those that jump off the boat, you're going to have to get back in line all over again. So, timing the market beats timing the market. Remember that. So let's see. We got some other crypto news. Why the next crypto bull run will be like nothing we've ever experienced. So let's see what they have to say here. So even the most novice DGens know that the only rule that applies to cryptocurrency markets is that there are no rules. Not even the world's brightest minds can outpace the mayhem that is in the world's digital assets. 1 minute, Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy could be live on CNBC discussing the latest $1 billion Bitcoin purchase. And the next, Jim Cramer could be trying to hit me with the cookies. Jim Cramer could be telling America that he never touched Bitcoin with a 10-foot pole. Only a couple of weeks after calling it digital gold. It's crazy. Yeah, it's wild. So this is why you can't just listen to everybody. You got to, develop an opinion and, foundation of knowledge for yourself. So that way you can be able to, understand different things and, do your own research and not just go off what other people are saying. It's really dangerous if you're buying investments strictly because other people are saying. If you hear about it from somebody else, that's fine, but you want to make sure you do your own due diligence. That way you can determine if the price drops 20, 30, 40, 50%, would I still be prepared to hold it? And that's why it's always important. Why I always say this, don't put in more than you're willing to risk losing. Because let's say you do buy into this new project and it drops 30%. It's not phasing you because that was money that you already were okay with losing if it came down to that. So the market has been rather uninteresting due to asset prices traveling sideways for the better part of the year. Nevertheless, hope in the vision of the Federal Reserve's mythical soft landing, combined with the upcoming Bitcoin halving, has the Web3 community salivating at the prospect of many life-changing opportunities that could be within reach soon. With greed in the air, it would be foolish to ignore the difference in the landscape as the market sentiment shift. So keep that in mind. When they know that everybody is just, sitting right there waiting for the riches to come in, they usually drag things out even longer. And when we see markets consolidate, after that consolidation phase, we see a pop. It's I wish we were already in enough trend where we can say it's going straight to the upside. But right now we got some scary times ahead of us. That consolidation could fall to the downside if we get bad news across the board. If we start to see on a macro level more negative catalyst than positive catalyst. Y'all got to keep that in mind and just be real. But whether it's the likes of BlackRock looking to issue ETFs to commercialize crypto exposure, corporation adoption, multiple IPOs, the rise of artificial intelligence, or attempted onslaught of regulation, there hasn't been this much discourse around the digital asset class. That's exactly why you need to know three things to capitalize on what's to come. So really, like I said, this is a long-term game. Investing is long-term. Warren Buffett teaches us if you're not prepared to hold something, he's talking about stocks, but I like to transition this into crypto as well. If you're not prepared to hold something for 10 years, and I'm talking about these blue chips, the XRPs, Bitcoins, whatnot. If you're not prepared to hold it 10 years, then you probably shouldn't be buying it, because let's say you get thrown into a 2-year bear market, most likely you're going to sell for a loss. Remember, you don't lose anything till you officially sell. So, if you're one of these people that, just can't take the pain no more of seeing it being down, most likely you're going to transfer money to more patient hands. So be patient, y'all. If you can't afford to buy right now, just still be patient. Stop looking at it for a while if it's bothering you. But one, dumb money following smart money is still dumb. One of the most common mistakes prospective investors make, regardless of the target market, is outsourcing critical thinking skills instead of developing their own. Most investors will rather follow someone else's investment decision instead of doing their own analysis. This is why I try to teach y'all different tools you can use, different indicators you can use on the charts, so that way you can determine where certain support levels and resistance levels are in the chart and where smart money is likely to target. So that way, when those opportunities arise, you can position yourself right along with smart money. So that's not to say that there's anything wrong with seeking the guidance of someone who's more experienced. However, it's important to remember that finances, goals, and risk appetite vary from person to person. So people ask me this a lot. How much, Shiba Inu should I buy? I can't say that for you. My level of what, I'm willing to invest is different from your level. That's why you have to do your own due diligence and just, make an investing strategy and, determine your goals and, your timeline in the very beginning. So blindly following anyone's advice, no matter who they are, is a surefire way to make losing trades. Instead, cultivate the ability to ascertain the fair market value of an asset so that you can capitalize on whatever arbitrage opportunities exist within a given market. During times of prosperity, it's quite common for novice investors to fall victim to scams, whether it's a personal security issue going wrong that leads to a complete loss of funds, or being fooled into investing in heavily. What did they just jump me to? Heavily in a meme coin pump and dump. It's important to remember that there's no such thing as easy money. Being equipped with the tools to properly evaluate the viability of an investment on its merit alone is the biggest key to financial freedom. So basically, you have to learn what to look for yourself. There's no shortcuts around it. Yeah, you can make the journey a little easier by just tackling it, learning, educating yourself, knocking a few books down, following a few people that understand the markets, and really taking notes, and just trying to become a better informed investor. Because by the time you come up from that little boot camp session, you'll be a lot more informed and know how things truly work. So, two, crypto's tiny. As I write this article, the crypto market capitalization, the total size is hovering around 1 trillion by all accounts. This is an outrageously large number for an asset class still unacknowledged by some of the nation's elite. However, it pales compared to the vast majority of other asset classes. For context, the US stock market is about 47 trillion, while Apple alone, with a market cap of 3 trillion, is roughly 3 times larger than the entire of crypto. So should crypto's mission to update our archaic financial system as well as financially connect the most economically ostracized parts of the world succeed, the potential upside is undeniable. For example, the recent progress we've seen in developing a Bitcoin spot ETF will drastically increase opportunities for the everyday person to gain crypto exposure without having to take on the operational risk of self-custody. There's an astronomical disparity in the global sentiment towards digital assets. Namely, we've seen more liberated financial markets overseas, like the United Emirates or various countries in Latin America, embrace crypto with open arms, while many Americans remain emotionally scarred by the narratives that have been weaponized against them to discourage participation. According to a study by the Pew Research Center, 75% of Americans are not confident in the safety and reliability of crypto. This stark contrast sets the stage for rapid price swings. It brings to the light the potential misaligned incentives that might come into play amidst a weakening dollar and ever-changing geopolitical landscape. 3, utility. Perhaps the most significant change that has occurred over the last market cycle is the influx of use cases that have finally come to fruition. The overwhelming success and adoption of non-fungible tokens in the world of art and ticketing, and the likes of Gucci, El Salvador, and the world's most prestigious brands in countries deeming cryptocurrency legitimate currency, Web3 is no longer possible. It's happening. So basically, it's saying we're moving out of that stage of where, it's people are saying, it's a potential that we could see Web3 take over. Like, no, we're in the midst of all that playing out right now. Think about it. When you can go to the Gucci store and buy, designer brands with Shiba Inu, when El Salvador is using Bitcoin as the country's currency, that tells us we've reached a new stage of adoption. So various breakthroughs in decentralized technologies have largely addressed the initial limitations of many decentralized protocols. The emergence of proof of stake and its many derivatives have enabled builders to put decentralized technologies in the hands of consumers and drastically expand their applications. And while most degens have been of the opinion that the world of distributed ledgers is winner takes all, it now seems that the broader Web3 community is interested in finding ways to build bridges to bolster collaboration, an essential ingredient for mass adoption. Conclusion, we are on the precipice of what could be the greatest transfer of wealth that has ever happened in human history. The essence of blockchain is to create an equitable world where no one would ever fall victim to the abuse of power. Bitcoin's creator, Satoshi Nakamoto, dreamed about a more financially free world where everyone can participate. And while he could not, in his wildest dreams, envision how it would play out, how it would all play out, he must be happy to see both the financial and lifestyle benefits of his technology become a reality for so many people worldwide. So I definitely think this is a cool article. They're saying the next bull run should be bigger because we have more utility. We have more acceptance in the space than we previously seen before. Also, people are more educated about cryptocurrency than they were during the previous bull run. So, that's another benefit right there. So shout out to Lazy Low. Appreciate you pulling up, voting the stream. Shout out to Quintessential, said peace and prosperity to the family. Thanks for the live, DeMarco. You're welcome, bro. Thank you for pulling up. And then shout out to Mailman coming through with the super chat, man. Appreciate you. He said, I'm locked and loaded on Shib, Bone, and Fun. So I like that you got that fund in there, because a lot of people don't realize that, no fund is not a part of the official Shiba Inu ecosystem, but it is a part of what appears to me as the backbone of, Shiba Inu's latest developments. So I'm not sure what role they actually play, but, it's interesting. Oh, and another thing I heard about Shiba Inu, I wanted to check out. Let's see. Okay, so let's see what's going on over here. If y'all remember Marcy, head of the Shiba Inu metaverse, I'm not sure if she did delete it. It's allegedly, but they're saying she deleted her Twitter account. Now, I'm not sure what this is about or if some things are happening right now behind the scenes, but I just want y'all to be aware of everything going on. Not trying to spread any FUD. Y'all know Shiba Inu is, we riding or dying with it. We the long way with Shiba Inu, but we definitely need to be well informed of everything going on. So let's see. I'm not even sure how to Dezax says, not Paul related, but Marcy Jastro, the head of the Shib metaverse, deleted her Twitter account. The shit show continues. So let's see. According to the Here and There source, she entered the metaverse and a bug deleted her account. And she is now stuck in Ryoshi Plaza. So it looks like he's trolling right there. Holo Layer says, I think she entered Satoshi Lane and found a dead end surprise. Daniel says, sick of being bullied by a bunch of punks. Dezac says, bullied on internet by who and how it's done. DK9 says, you are too attached to Shiba. Why don't you think about something else? Dezac says, are you butthurt? Shade says, I'm asking, why are you sticking to Shiba projects that criticize others will not succeed? Dezac says, that's why Shiba is falling. Too much focus on pancakeswap. That's definitely not why Shiba is falling. Shiba is falling because the overall market conditions are pulling back right now. Also, DK9 says, no one said that. Are you getting the language? I just said, don't criticize Shiba related things. Pause, so whatever. Dezax also says, I will say what I want and you can do nothing. DK says, let's learn a few words, little man. So basically going back and forth. Monk says, this is normal. The fraudster sells the illusion by lying, and when the lies begin to be exposed, he flees. The question is, will the flock continue to follow the shepherd, Big Thief Satoshi? Bad Luck says, soon. Emmy Soul says, the scam continues. Somebody says, who's next? LOL, everybody coming to crypto, trying to cash out as much as possible. Jeets, whoops. Don't get your panties in a bunch. She's still working with Shib. So, okay, so we just got word that, she's still working with Shib. So I'm not sure what that could be. If our account could be hacked, if it can be, targeted or for whatever reason, I'm not sure. But let's see. I've been asking what's the website, bro. I don't know what the website is. So if I can't pull it up. And if you've been trying to type a website link, the YouTube chat doesn't allow the viewers to post website links. So I'm not sure. You're going to have to put the website name without like the .com and everything. And tell me more about the project before we pull it up. Essence says, yes, her Twitter is deleted. I checked the page. I'll send you the screenshot. PD says, bro, check your desk. Okay, I got you, bro. Can it be chit chats is here? Let me see what you mean by the chit chats. Okay, definitely looking interesting. So I'm definitely going to check that out, PD. Said Cardano joins NFA Labs. Yeah, I seen that. That's definitely big right there. That's not to be ignored. Let's see. So yeah, I'm seeing a lot of FUD going on right now, man. It's crazy. Sometimes when it's like this, I wish the team would just kind of jump in front of the bullet and and just iron things out before they get a little too out of control. Because all the team is really asking for, or I mean, not the team, but all the community is really asking for is for the team to speak up and let us know what it is And once we know that, we can decide like, hey, is it possible that we can come together and do a DAO vote as a community? So Shiba Trophy, as Crypto Fox says, you realize you just showed the created Shiba vials and it was stolen by Marcy, along with people you be worked with directly. That's his story, not mine. But you are hilarious by posting UBS on screenshot of proof. Oh, and if I'm so wrong, you should serve me. But Marcy's reputation is going to get dunked on. I told her I'm here to clear my name and everyone else's. Good luck. Tell Marcy to stop with the accusations of threats where there are none, or I'll release the lies she's told. Since we're on the burn topic from, okay, so that's an old post right there. Wow, Marcy Jastro, part of Shib, the metaverse, deleted her X account, red flag, Shib, the metaverse. So I wonder what's that behind. Does anybody have any information on that? If you do, let us know. According to the here and there source, she entered the metaverse. Okay, no. Let's see. So it's interesting. You see a lot of, people are voicing their opinion right now. I think the people that are diamond handed sheep holders aren't worried. We kind of just sitting back and letting everything play out. But those who are on the edge, I can see a lot of people on edge right now and, kind of getting a little antsy about what's going on with Shiba Inu. Shout out to Big AD pulling up on us. So I do have, a lot of things I've been telling y'all that I've been working on behind the scenes. I can share with a few of y'all that some of y'all that's tapped in. But yeah, y'all, we got some big things coming, trying to add some more value for Shiba Inu, trying to directly decrease the circulating supply. So, we've been in the works of a token, y'all. So stay tuned for that. Let me know how soon would y'all be ready for a pre-sale to raise some liquidity for the project. It's going to be a community ran project. Of course, I'll be supporting the project, but for the most part, everything that the community wants to see being done with Shiba Inu, we're going to try to figure out a way to do it on our end. So that way we're not just depending on the Shiba Inu developers, because it can seem, like, okay, we keep complaining and saying, why don't they do this? Why don't they do that? But why aren't we, taking this in our own hands when Ryoshi literally told us we are all Ryoshi. You are Ryoshi. Right? Yeah, you right there. You are Ryoshi. You know what I'm saying? So why aren't we doing as Ryoshi would do and adding more value to the Shiba Inu ecosystem? So, I'm curious. Shout out to Essence says, hello, fellow Vote Army. Tapping in. Salute to the whole Vote Army, man. And then a lot of y'all on my channel, y'all definitely want to be tapped in. I'm pretty sure, a good percentage of the community will support this initiative. So if y'all are really tapped in, y'all want the, opportunity to be, early as possible, you're going to want to definitely make sure you got notifications on. You want to definitely make sure you tapped in with me on all the other platforms, just in case, I start giving some sneak peeks of information out and giving those who are, really tapped in with me an earlier opportunity to take advantage of certain things. Because, it's always best to get into projects earlier than, later. Shout out to PD. Said DD Nation all day. I'll buy a bag of the new token. So yeah, we're working right now, bro. Coming soon. We're working right now. We're just really making sure that what you notice we've been talking more about what the community actually wants and trying to get more of a voice to the community, and so that way we can start delivering on that. Why just continue waiting for the development team when we are all Ryoshi? It just doesn't make sense. So how soon would y'all be ready? It's close, but how soon would y'all be ready though? So also potential Republican candidate is second only to Donald Trump in some polls. So his name is Vivek Ramaswamy, I think it is drafting a crypto policy framework. GOP presidential hopeful Vivek Ramaswamy took to the stage of Masari's mainnet crypto conference on Wednesday evening and announced plans to release a comprehensive crypto policy framework by Thanksgiving. In a fireside chat with data company Masari, CEO Ryan Selkis, Ramaswamy's brief remarks, which touched on recent SEC rulings and crypto's role as a disruptor for traditional finance, painted a generally rosy picture of blockchain technology and delivered a scathing indictment of three-letter regulatory agencies. So Selkis said he'd seen the framework and concurred with GOP candidate that is currently 75% there. Ramaswamy said he has relatively strong views on what the future of governmental interference or interface with crypto should be, zeroing in on what he called an unconstitutional fourth branch of government regulators. So that is the cancer at the heart of our federal government today, says Ramaswamy. Most of the political power is wielded by people who are never elected to their positions that sit in the back of three-letter government agency buildings in Washington, D.C., in a three-letter regulatory alphabet soup. Following an appearance from Anthony Scaramucci, the financier famous for his brief stint as Donald Trump's communications director, Ramaswamy remarks speak to crypto growing prominence in the U.S. political landscape. As Selkis noted, as he welcomed Ramaswamy to the stage, if you told me a couple of years ago that we've have a major presidential candidate talking at a crypto conference, I don't think anyone would have believed it. Bitcoin's founding ethos verges on libertarian, but the industry has generally managed to avoid strict categorization on any specified side of the U.S. political spectrum. Ramaswamy's open embrace of crypto, however, could portend a rightward shift for the industry. Ramaswamy was a pharmaceutical entrepreneur before he mounted his 2024 presidential campaign, fashioning himself as youthful, tech-forward heir to Donald Trump's populist MAGA movement. Even further to the right than Donald Trump on many issues, Ramaswamy's debate performance in August was something of a breakout moment for the 38-year-old, with attacks from Trump administration figures like Mike Pence and Nikki Haley, underscoring the controversial political candidate's rapid emergence as a serious political contender. So it looks like, we got people that understand the importance of cryptocurrency to the American people. So we're going to see a lot of people, campaign on being pro crypto. I think that's going to be a way to snatch up a lot of votes. So, be looking out for which candidates are supporting, something that you want to see. So Boogie Woogie said tomorrow he'll be ready. PD said, do you need some devs because I can get them? I wouldn't mind talking to some devs, bro. If you can definitely send some devs my way, I would definitely, like to get some more information. Y'all don't even know how much, if y'all notice the video count I've been dropping lately is a little lower. That's because I've really been, hitting the books hard, really studying really hard, just increasing my skill set, to understand things at on a deeper level as far as blockchain wise on the development side of things. So that way we can start to add value and not just sit around and talk about it all the time, because it's only so much I can do as a YouTuber talking about things. But once we start to actually take action and build as well, we can add even more value to Shiba Inu. And I want y'all to know I'm bullish 100% Shiba Inu. So, 9 times out of 10, anything that I'm doing, especially community generated is going to be, in support of Shiba Inu. So shout out to PD. Essence says November for me. That's when I'll be ready. Okay, Essence, we got, let's see. That's a little ways away. I don't know, Essence. I don't know if it's going to take that long. PD says Vivek is the vice president and Trump for president. Okay. No B says Ryoshi Vision tokens already tried the burns for SHIB. Yeah, but I'm not sure what went wrong with that, though. I don't know why a lot of people that, claim to do things for SHIB, it's like, because I've seen a few people do this as well, but I think the problem comes where they try to get support from the team. The team, it looks like they don't want to support community, aspects, or not saying that they don't want to, but it's just hard for them to decide what they're going to support, possibly because of scams, not wanting to give, basically awareness to projects that might support SHIB for a short period of time and then run off. So I could understand that. But at the same time, What are we gonna do? Sit here and keep waiting for the development team? I'm not. I know a lot of people in my community aren't. They're just waiting for the word. And we're going to begin to assemble and push forward and bring that value for sheep. That's what I want to do. Because think about it, if this is a 5-year play for most of us here in this community, we got a lot of time on our hands. We have to create our own catalyst. Think about that. That's what raises the prices. That's what gets people excited. If Shiba Inu is not having any catalyst, it's not going to do anything. It's going to follow the rest of the market. But think about it. We can create big things from the community side of things to get the community excited. Guess what? Money starts to flow in. Smart money is going to see that liquidity being injected into Shiba Inu, and smart money will chase our money instead of, we being the ones that have to chase smart money. Smart money is going to be following behind us, y'all. This is, that's how it goes. So, Big AD says, Votoshi delivers salute to the whole Vote army. Also, Votoshi, we do got a Vote Inu video coming up again soon. Essence says, wow, he's just a little older than me. Never heard of a candidate so young. Yeah, he is on the younger side of what we usually, hear of, especially being, one of the second candidates on the Republican side. PD Pierce says, okay, say, let's go. Appreciate you, PD. Sheeb says, I found them by searching YouTube for Sheeb TV. Then I checked by upload date, and there, as you watch TV, we burn sheep. Okay, interesting. What do y'all think about that watching TV burning sheep idea? PD says, Tuesday, I'll be ready. I'll get Miss Essence a bag. Look, we got some real ones in the community, man. Big Dreamer says, December, did you get the book on sheep that had a special scent, or did I miss it? No, I'm going to be getting so we talked about possibly getting the physical version or just, the ebook. And that's what I decided. We just going to rock with the ebook. So it is available for pre-order right now if y'all want to check that out. But depending on the ebook, like I said this in the video, I said depending on how the ebook is, I might, go back and grab the, actual physical copy if I feel like it should be added to my collection. Big Dreamer says, December, did you get the book? Oh, you already read that. Essence says, wow, that's so nice, PD. I appreciate you. Sheep TV says, hello, December. Shout out to Sheep TV in the building, man. Says, we are here. If you're interested in telling us more about how the project works, Sheep TV, we definitely would appreciate that. So check out our project ready by Monday. Y'all going to love this. So tell us more about how it works. So is this the official Sheep TV that we already seen, coming out of I think that was South America with Xander Sheep and all them? Are you affiliated with Xander, or is this a different Sheep TV? No B says, best thing to do is create a project without a token that has a utility and burn sheep. For example, like a decentralized exchange, social media platform, streaming platform, etc. I like that idea right there. I definitely like that idea. That's something to think about. So creating a project without a token that has utility and burn sheep. That's something we need to talk about. What type of platform would y'all like to see? What do y'all think would add value? Because that's what we really need to do. We need to be disruptive. We have to create something that shakes up the space, that attracts other people. And as a byproduct, Shiba Inu benefits from that. So PD says 365 times 5, 1825 days. We can't wait. Sheep TV says, check our link in our new channel. So you can't share links in the stream. I don't know if y'all know that. Big AD says, vote, loves, and respect Sheep. Sheep TV says, we burn 50% of all our orders. So tell us more. What are orders? What are things that you can order on Sheep TV? PD said, I just subscribed Sheep TV. Shout out to PD. And another, man, we got some exciting things coming, man. I'm glad to finally be able to start, sharing some value with y'all on the side of, things that we actually build. I'm gonna need y'all support too, man. I'm gonna need y'all, some of y'all that got certain skills in certain areas, think about it. I don't know if any of y'all have experience, with being a part of telegrams, and helping, keeping the Telegram community strong and things like that. But I'm gonna be looking for that, man. Sheep TV says, December, what's up, Sheep TV? Let me know what's going on. PD says, Sheep TV, what is your X account? No B says, I personally would like to see an NFT marketplace on Shibarium that every transaction that goes on the platform burns sheep. Okay. So let's see this article. Your NFTs are actually finally totally worthless. Let's see what they have to say here. I like to listen to some of the FUD as well to see, what are they saying on the opposite end of the bulls. But let's see. Damn, they want me to subscribe to read the whole story. Okay, look like we're gonna have to skip on this Rolling Stone article. Ex-crypto CEO caught up in partying claims at Bitcoin conference. A former Wall Street trader who became the head of a major crypto company has been caught up in allegations about drug use and his relationship with a 19-year-old intern at a Bitcoin conference last year as part of a lawsuit filed by a former colleague. Philip G. Forty, the former co-chief executive officer of B2C2, was accused of excessive drinking, taking cocaine and hallucinogens, as well as giving the drugs to others, including the intern. The allegation surfaced in September 1st lawsuit in New Jersey against B2C2 by its former global head of operations of options trading, Bradley N., who said he was fired in retaliation for raising concerns about G's behavior. G, who stepped down as B2C2 CEO last November, said the allegations are pure hearsay and that N wasn't in attendance at the conference in question. Brad N and I have never met in person, and our interaction was limited to a few calls, G, who wasn't sued as part of the lawsuit, said in an email to Bloomberg News. The lawsuit offers a rare glimpse into personal disputes in the crypto industry, which is still reeling from the failing price of Bitcoin tokens and the collapse of multiple companies. It's also the latest fallout from the crypto industry notorious party scene. The mood of Bitcoin 2022, one of the industry's biggest annual extravaganzas, remained feverish, drawing more than 25,000 attendees, including Michael N. and Peter Thiel. Crypto dignitaries and devotees made the pilgrimage to Miami from all over the world, and so many after parties were thrown that an Excel spreadsheet was passed around by conference goers to plan accordingly. In the lawsuit, Ian said that he became alarmed after the company received an email from the father of the intern who expressed concerns about the authenticity of the invitation for his daughter to travel to Miami from her home in Thailand, saying she's too young and worrying that it's something related to prostitution. B2C2 investigated the father's email and confirmed that G, who was based in Japan, had arranged to fly the intern to accompany him at the conference, according to the lawsuit. The intern, reached by Bloomberg News, said in an email that allegations about her relationship with G in the lawsuit are not true, and she's grateful for the opportunity that Phil gave me to work at B2C2. A Portuguese native living in Thailand, she took issues with the allegations in the lawsuit, which she said perpetuated a certain image regarding the narrative of human trafficking and sexual exploitation. The whole situation has been extremely difficult for me, she said. B2C2 was an opportunity for me to grow my professional career, and I'm deeply saddened that this has now turned into personal attacks against Phil and B2C2. So it looks like the potential victim of this, or the alleged victim of this, is basically saying it's some BS. So I'm not sure what this is exactly behind, but you see, it's a lot of messy things going on in the crypto space right now. So until we start seeing a lot of positive stories, it's likely that the average retail investor is going to either sit on the sideline or continue to, sell for a loss. So states are transforming crypto as Congress remains stuck. Bitcoin rises ahead of the Fed. Bullish bets might be premature. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies rose Tuesday as digital asset traders continue to pile into overwhelmingly bullish bets on cryptos ahead of the interest rates decision from the Federal Reserve on Wednesday. It might mark a premature wave of wagers. Bitcoin rises ahead of the decision of interest rates brace for volatility. So why are they repeating the same thing? So traders have piled into bullish bets ahead of the central bank's interest rate decision. Crypto markets could be okay. So they want me to subscribe to this to get the rest of the story. We're not doing that. So Bitcoin rises, and we clicked this one twice. Sheesh. So Bitcoin price retest 27,000 support as Fed holds interest rates at FOMC meeting. Bitcoin weathers the Fed's decision to keep interest rates at their previous levels, while Chair Jerome Powell reveals the potential for another hike to come this year. So, Bitcoin saw snap volatility on September 20th as the United States Federal Reserve maintained interest rates at 20-year highs. Bitcoin price digests Fed rate pause. Data from Cointelegraph, Market Pros, and TradingView followed BTC price action as it reacted to the rate decision and accompanying commentary from Fed Chair Jerome Powell. The Federal Open Market Committee, or FOMC, opted to keep rates at their previous levels set in July this year. The committee seeks to achieve maximum employment and inflation at the rate of 2% over the long run, a press release said. So in support of these goals, the committee decided to maintain the target range for the federal funds rate of 5.25% to 5.5%. The move was overwhelmingly expected ahead of time by markets, with a 99% probability of a rate hike pause already in place. So that means the markets already assumed that that pause would take place, and they priced it in. So we didn't see too much price volatility behind that. So the Fed's language remained cautious over the future of inflation. However, with no guarantee that conditions would become more lax, in assessing the appropriate stance of monetary policy, the committee will continue to monitor the implications of incoming information for the economic outlook. The committee will be prepared to adjust the stance of monetary policy as appropriate if risks emerge that could impede the attainment of the committee's goals, the release continued. So, summary of Fed decision, September 20th, 23. 1. Fed pauses rate hikes, leaving rates unchanged. 2. 12 Fed officials see one more rate hike. 3. 7 Fed officials see no more rate hikes. 4. Fed sees rates higher for longer. 5. Fed sees inflation at 2.6% in 2024. So that's saying that they think they're going to be able to beat inflation down a little bit, but majority of these Fed presidents say that, they think we still have a little bit to go. So there will be some more interest rate hikes, in the near future at the next meeting possibly. So reacting, Michael Van de Pope, founder and CEO of the trading firm 8, suggested that no more rate hikes will come in the future. Bitcoin, he predicted, would benefit. No rate hike from the Fed, my best guess. We're done with the hiking policy, part of an ex post, he said. Powell hints that another rate hike could come in 2023. So Bitcoin price action saw jitters as the decision came, with Powell still to complete his speech at the subsequent press conference at the time of writing. The road to getting inflation down to the Fed's 2% target, he said, had a long way to go. If the economy evolves as projected, the median participants project that the appropriate level of the federal funds rate will be 5.6% at the end of the year, 5.1% at the end of 2024, and 3.9% at the end of 2025, he said. Powell noted that the median projection for the end of the year was unchanged from before, but had moved up 0.5% from the end of the next 2 years. BTC/USD continued to hold above 27,000 as a result, with no major exit of the recent intraday trading range. So basically, like I said, people had that information already priced in and assumed things would, trade the same. So let's see. Basaya says, idea creating a cryptocurrency-based game for Shiba Inu and its partner coins like Bone, Leash, and other Shiba partnership tokens. What do y'all think about a Shiba Inu casino where, you can possibly, one, Shiba Inu will be required. Anything that, I want to develop for the SHIB ecosystem, it will be directly benefiting Shiba Inu. It's not going to be, of course, if the community says we'd like to incorporate one of the other tokens in some fashion, but everything that I plan to build for Shiba Inu will directly impact Shiba Inu. So I'm curious, how would y'all feel about a casino of the sorts where, you can not only play these casino games, possibly needing to hold Shiba Inu or use Shiba Inu in order to play, but also you can bet on different things using Shiba Inu. Would that interest y'all? So notice there's a lot of betting platforms that are becoming popular, at the time. What if Shiba Inu, became as big as, or, started to get attention like something like a stake or, any of these other, betting platforms? PD says pause R, no B. Besides, says the game would incorporate a mining mechanic where players can mine these tokens through a strategy-based gameplay similar to real-time strategy games like Warcraft 2. Where Investor says better late than never, here to catch those late-night gems. Yeah, you definitely want to tap into this one, bro, because we got some, information that's for the real ones on this one. Sheep TV says a PD Pure will be ready Monday. Our site is just about done as well. Sheep says I have emailed December some details. Okay, definitely appreciate that, Sheep TV. PD says, Broski, did you watch the GOP meetings I put on your desk? I just checked out, I seen a few of them, and I seen what you sent me, but I haven't had a chance to go through everything. But I did, track some of the market things that were going on today. Big AD says top 4 cryptos: Bitcoin, ETH, Shiba, Volt. Stay tuned, man, because guess what? We got another one coming. We got one, directly coming from our community. We're gonna throw our hat in the race, with learning in the space. You got to remember, this will be the first project we, dabble in on this level. So, it's going to be something big, I expect, but also you got to remember, just to be wise about everything, because we're all still learning together. So I think this will be the beginning of something exciting. It will be officially basically partnered with my channel. So, we're going to be talking about it basically every day. It's going to get a lot of eyes on it from, all the other things that we talk about on the channel. So yeah, I'm bullish on it. Hopefully, y'all be tapped in enough to get there early enough to participate and not, have to wait for, the second, third, fourth, fifth waves. So surprise flip primes Bitcoin for a Tesla and Elon Musk bombshell that could cause crypto price chaos. Elon Musk, the chief executive of Tesla and owner of X, is known for his ability to cause wild Bitcoin price swings. The Bitcoin price, after soaring through 2021 thanks to support from the likes of Elon Musk, have crashed back, dropping 70% from its all-time high and wiping $2 trillion from the wider crypto market, with fears now swirling over the future of technology. Now, Bitcoin has reportedly passed the renewable energy milestone that Musk said would mean Tesla could resume accepting Bitcoin as payments, just as Musk has quietly began building X into a payments powerhouse. So keep that in mind. Connect those dots up, y'all. So Bitcoin is going green enough for Elon to, allow it to be accepted by Tesla. And think about it, he's trying to turn Twitter into a payment platform. So, it's all, aligning to be something bullish. So the Bitcoin energy narrative is flipping. Bloomberg intelligence analyst Jamie C posted to X alongside a note showing the rapid rise of sustainably energy sources in the production of new Bitcoin and processes known as mining. Falling emissions plus a dramatically rising hash rate can only mean one thing: Bitcoin mining is consuming more sustainable energy in its mix, C said, pointing to modeling. Where did it go? I hate when it just jumps around like that. Like I didn't even touch anything. It just bounced to a whole nother section. So in June 2021, Musk pulled the plug on Tesla's Bitcoin payments, claiming it would restart them once clean energy usage by miners was around 50%. When there's confirmation of reasonable 50% clean energy usage by miners with positive future trend, Tesla will resume allowing Bitcoin transactions. Musk posted to what was then called Twitter. In February 2021, Tesla stunned markets when it revealed it had bought 1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin and announced it would begin accepting Bitcoin as payments. However, Bitcoin payments lasted until just mid-May, with Musk citing Bitcoin's eye-watering energy use. We are concerned about rapidly increasing use of fossil fuels for Bitcoin mining and transactions, especially coal, which has the worst emissions of any fuel, Musk said at the time. Since then, Musk has apparently soured on Bitcoin, selling off most of his Tesla's Bitcoin, though has maintained a closer relationship with Dogecoin, a meme-based Bitcoin rival. Last month, a leak has suggested Musk could turn X into an updated version of PayPal after he bought the social network last year. Feeding speculation, X could follow PayPal in offering Bitcoin and crypto support. That's like 99% certain of what would happen. Obviously not financial advice, but he would make a purchase of that magnitude and and didn't have an idea or a plan for it. Just to keep it the same would be wild. MT says no more nerdy RPG games. We need to develop something that attracts old money. I like that idea. Roland says, what's up? Appreciate you pulling up on us, bro. So I think we got one more article before we get out of here. So actually two. So Ethereum reaches 2023 low against Bitcoin. The ongoing bear market continues to rage on, with Ethereum, the chief altcoin, hitting a new low against Bitcoin, according to recent TradingView data. The Ethereum/BTC trading pair has plummeted to a low of 0.059 BTC a stark contrast from its peak of 0.088 BTC in December 2021. Ethereum's declining dominance. Ethereum has historically seen its market share decline relative to Bitcoin in bearish conditions. Despite numerous instances when Ethereum came tantalizingly close to flipping, a term used to describe Ethereum surpassing Bitcoin in market capitalization, the digital currency has not managed to achieve this milestone yet. So the current state of the market, CoinGecko's latest data shows a Bitcoin market cap of approximately 525.9 billion with a price of 26,979. Meanwhile, Ethereum trails with a market cap of about 194.4 billion and a price of 1748. So in the last week, Bitcoin saw a moderate growth of 3.2%, whereas Ethereum showed a less impressive growth of 1.1%. So basically, Ethereum is falling behind right now, but that's normal. When Bitcoin is dragging, usually we see the rest of the markets drag as well. I think it's going to be a while before we actually see the OG of them all. Do I think it could happen one day? It's possible, but anytime soon, I don't see it right now. Big Dreamer says from the charts, BTC is showing green screaming out on the charts. That's why you need to be patient. You know, right now is a time of accumulation. Shout out to Moneybag Brown. Roland says, I saw Fed now is taking on Ripple, XRP. Yeah, so let's take a look at this. XRP trading volume soars following U.S. court ruling. Cryptocurrency XRP has seen a significant increase in trading volume since the start of 2023, outpacing all other alternative coins, altcoins. This surge in trading activity comes after a crucial court decision in July declared that XRP was not an unregistered security, prompting a rise in its popularity among traders. As of Wednesday, the trading volume of XRP in the U.S. is nearing 30 billion for the first 9 months of the year, according to data from Kaiko. The figure signifies a remarkable comeback for XRP, which was barred from many American crypto exchanges until mid-July. In the wake of the court ruling, large U.S. traders were keen to regain access to altcoin trades. Major U.S. exchanges such as Coinbase, Gemini, and Kraken quickly moved to relist XRP following the court's decision. The effects of XRP's growth has been felt globally. Kaiko's data reveals that in August alone, the average daily trading volume for XRP was 462 million, so almost $500 million. This figure is 3.6 times higher than that of Solana, which came second on the list with 1.28 million across all exchanges. So showing that, you know, people are way more bullish on XRP than a lot of these other altcoins. So in the week following the July ruling, XRP trading volume even surpassed those of Bitcoin and Ethereum. This trend appears to be continuing into September, with daily trading volumes averaging over 1 billion, making XRP one of the most traded cryptocurrencies after Bitcoin and Ethereum. So, you know, you should be thinking long term, doing your due diligence to determine, you know, what you want to do at this time, and, you know, connect the dots from there. So in the week following the July ruling, XRP trading volume even, we read that. So Kaiko also reports an increase in XRP's liquidity, with the market depth of XRP rising following Ripple/SEC case ruling in July. Prior to the ruling, XRP's monthly average depth was 8 million, but it has since risen to 12 million by early September. So despite the heightened market activity, XRP has seen a decrease in its price from peak in mid-July. The price of XRP reached a high of 93 cents, but has since fallen to 51 cents, although it appears poised to continue its rally. So we remember that the SEC, they lost this lawsuit in federal court. Now they are actually appealing the judge's decision to basically label XRP as a security. I don't think that's going to happen, but I don't have the answer to that. So we just got to still wait and see. But usually they say it's harder for federal decisions to be overturned. So I'm thinking that judge's ruling will stand. What do y'all think about that? So Doge killer leash at 305. Overall crypto market cap sitting at 1.07 trillion. Shout out to Moneybag Brown, said the Vote Boys in the building. Vatoshi delivers. Roland says time to get more XRP in the bag. PD says Shib TV, my account is PD Pure. Hey, Shib TV, make sure y'all send, or PD, send me their X account if you find it. But Shib TV, if y'all still on, send me your X account as well. PD Pure says send me a DM when you up and run it. Okay, y'all. So that's all we got for this one. Stay tuned for our community project coming soon that will benefit Shiba Inu. We're gonna start to get something together. I don't want to spill too much beans, right now because people copy ideas and whatnot. But y'all will know, before a lot of people, y'all that are really tapped in with me. But yeah, we're gonna be creating something that brings the value to Sheep. We're gonna try to, do something that's a little disruptive. Yeah, we got you. Remember, we gotta, crawl before we can, walk and run. But I really think this will be big, especially amongst the times we're in when we're starting to see most of the community become vocal about how they feel with the dev team. Think about that. We can capture all that energy, all that, you know, all the voices of the community that are speaking out about what they don't like right now. We can, capture all that and try to focus it into something more positive. That's the goal right there. So stay tuned. Let me know also, what do y'all think about casino slash betting style projects? Because we're thinking about different utilities to add right now. There's one utility I can mention, of course, is burning Shiba Inu. But outside of that, I got a few things on the wraps. I will be talking to a few of y'all that's tapped in with me and seeing what y'all think about it. But I was also thinking about that casino side of things. Shout out to Big Dreamer. Shout out to Roland, says 777. Stay bullish. Have a great day tomorrow. Appreciate you. I'm looking for some feedback. Big Dreamer says all jackpots would be burns for Shib. I think you meant. I think that's what you meant. PD says we need to do it before Bitcoin halving. Hey, absolutely is going to happen before the Bitcoin halving. This is coming up like very, very soon, bro. But I want your opinion. What do y'all think about that? Adding some casino utility to make it a little fun. It won't be all, just based on that. But, do you think it's a good idea to add that type of utility where, possibly a portion of all, games being played or used will, burn a percentage of Shiba Inu. So, that way people can have fun. This meme coin space, crypto space is a big portion about it is about people enjoying themselves. So trying to, in a way, bring some of that fun back, bring some of that excitement back. We create our own catalyst. Just imagine someone hits a jackpot and, inside of one of these, casinos, and a portion of that burns Shiba Inu, and the person is, excited to, mention it. Of course, a certain percentage, community decided could say, how much of things or, how much of fees or burns should go towards, Shiba Inu and whatnot. But let me know what y'all think about that. Big Dreamer says yes. Baller Not says casino, yes. Okay, y'all. So that's all we got for this one. Shout out to my replay gang. Shout out to everybody that's here live. Shout out to the notification squad. Shout out to the DD Nation. Shout out to the real ones. Shout out to, man, all those that's just been rocking with me from the beginning. The OGs, the double OGs to the channel, man. Salute to all y'all. PD says, yes, I'm down with the casino. I need you to talk to my people, bro. Who? Quintessential says, great idea on casino. What people, bro? Let me know. Shout out to Quintessential, man. Appreciate you always pulling up. You're welcome for the live, bro. Okay, Messiah says fire. What do y'all think about this right here? Let me drop a little idea on y'all real quick. What do y'all think about a video platform where, Shiba Inu content creators, crypto, content creators, of course it would start with Shiba Inu, but other creators can get on there, upload content, we monetize the, the site, and, a good percentage of everything goes towards burning Shiba Inu. I thought about something like that as well. I also thought about, man, we got a lot of good ideas, man. Like a launch pad, in a way. I don't want to go too much on the idea that we currently have, but I want to share some of the outside things that we could possibly incorporate into the idea that's already out here that I'm already working on. So devs who created Playworld. What's Playworld? It sounds like a casino. Is that a casino? No, bro, the creators of MSwap. Okay. Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely interested in, talking with them, seeing, what we can do. Who's ever willing to, try to support the mission. I'm down to chop it up with anybody, see what we can do, see what value we can create, and deliver. Okay, y'all, make sure y'all follow me on all platforms at DecemberDeMarco, Twitter, Instagram, X, whatever you want to call it. Tap in with me over there if y'all got anything y'all want to share with me. Appreciate everybody for pulling up. Quintessential said a casino game would stimulate interest in Shiba Inu. Yeah, I think so. King says casino, yes, good idea. Because think about it, if there's a major, think about how I don't know if they do this in other countries, but in the US, when the Powerball is going on, and it's a big number up there, you start to see different media outlets pick it up and talk about the jackpot that can be claimed. And imagine, we add some utility for SHIB where you need, Shiba Inu or something to participate in that, and the percentage of that gets burned. I think that could be exciting. People will talk about it. Big Dreamer said that's a deep idea for real. MT says casino, yeah. Okay, so I see y'all feeling that casino aspect. We're gonna see. I got a game developer already, I'm in communication with, who's already, and I'm talking about like not scrolly games, like actual, game developers really good at it. But I'm just not the major, video game type. Like I would enjoy more of a casino style games than something else. But okay, y'all, that's all we got for this one, man. Appreciate everybody for pulling up. Check the links in the description section of this video. Let me see. No B says any development is going to require you to come out of pocket with some money, and that's when a lot of projects launch a token. Yeah, so definitely we would need to launch a token to help support the initiative for sure. Because it has to be, the community has to want this to work, in order for it to work. So you got to keep that in mind. Is going to be based off of community. That's going to be the number one thing, and that community is going to be the sheep army. So yeah, of course, we're welcoming other communities, but most importantly is going to be the sheep army. Petey says, look for a name tomorrow, Crypto Chrissy. Okay. Quintessential said yes, because they have a lot of casino games people play on their phones now. Facts. Okay, y'all. Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The sports betting too. Petey, send me a DM, man. You got some yeah, just send me a DM real quick. Because I want to get your feedback on something. No B says, thanks for always updating us in the crypto world, Mr. December. Keep up the good work. Salute, man. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody for rocking with me. We're gonna let this one run about another 30 seconds before we get up out of here in case anybody else wants to share anything. But yeah, hey, y'all that are tapped in, y'all about to have a chance to make some money. Not financial advice, all the good stuff we have to say. But yeah, the people have been waiting for this for a while. Shout out to Big Dreamer. Shout out to Quintessential. Say great show tonight, brother. Appreciate that, bro. Okay, y'all, we're going to get up out of here. Appreciate everybody for pulling up. Check the links in the description section of this video. Free stocks and crypto to help you get started on your investing journey. Also, check the merch link as well. It's in the description section, and you can now grab the physical copy of my book on Amazon. Appreciate y'all for pulling up.